Hello, dental professionals. My name is Blake Hadley. I am the president and one of the founders of My Social Practice. Today, I'm going to be going over 5 ways to reach new dental patients using the internet. First, you need to have a high converting website. Your website should be modern and well designed. You should have professional photos or videos right there on your homepage. It's okay to have some stock photography, but it's a lot better if you can have some professionally shot photos or videos. Make sure your website is mobile optimized, that it looks great, just as great on the phone as it does on your computer. Also, be sure your contact information is in the header so it's really easy for people to contact you. On that note, it's also important that you have a way for patients or potential patients to send you a text message or web chat. At My Social Practice, we have an option where you can put a little widget on your website that opens up a web chat conversation. And then if that person walks away from their computer, that same messaging system goes to their phone to send them a text message so they can continue to talk to you through text messaging. You're also going to focus on a really great About Us page. I know when I ever go to a dental website, the first thing that I go to is their About Us page. I want to see who they are and what they're about, and I want to see their faces and to see if I think I'll feel comfortable when I go to that practice. So make sure you have a great About Us page. Also, be sure to integrate with your social media accounts. You know, websites for the most part are static. You kind of set it up and you let it sit for a while, right? But social media accounts are dynamic and they're updated on a regular basis. So people want to know what's happening now in your practice or what was the latest thing that happened in your practice. So be sure to link to your social media accounts because that's where you can do that. Number 2, SEO and Google My Business are great ways to reach new patients. One way to do this is to create custom blog content on your website. And this blog content should include keywords of your local city or state or services that you provide. For example, here, this is a post about pregnancy and oral care. It includes the name of the doctor and it says, if you're pregnant and live in Richmond, Virginia. So a lot of these keywords will help people when they're searching. Speed is so important for your SEO, for people to find you. A couple quotes here. 40% of people abandon a website that takes more than 3 seconds to load. Also, Google will reduce the number of crawlers it sends to your site if your server is slower than 2 seconds. So you need to make sure that whatever platform and server that your website is on, that it's very, very quick. Google My Business optimization. You want to make sure that your Google My Business page is optimized. A few things to think about are first, merging or removing duplicate listings. If you search your practice and you see a couple different listings with different phone numbers, there's ways to merge or remove those duplicates. You want to verify your contact information. You want to make sure you add your bio, photos, and services that you provide. There's a section in Google My Business where you can list all of your services and the descriptions of those services. And that will help people when they search for different services to find you first. Also, be sure you're focusing on getting more Google reviews for your practice. And I'm going to talk about that as another one of my tips. Number 3, social media marketing. This is really what we specialize in at My Social Practice. We provide all of the content and ideas so that you can have a great social media strategy in your practice. One of the hardest things is thinking of those ideas. So we focus on engaging photos and video content so that it will reach more people in your local area. One of the things we do is send one of these boxes that have all the ideas inside of it with props and signs. So you just need to pull out the signs and the props, take the photos and get them posted. So you'll see these are some examples of some of our clients' posts, and you'll see the amount of engagement and likes and shares that they get. Next, you need to make sure that you're running giveaways on your social media accounts. Something as simple as, what's your favorite holiday movie? Comment for a chance to win an Amazon gift card. The prizes don't need to be huge. We have found that an Amazon gift card, a $20 or $30 Amazon gift card is sufficient for you to get a lot of engagement on your page. As you might know, if you get more engagement, the Facebook algorithm really likes that and it will share your content to more people as you get more engagement on your posts. Be sure that you're boosting your posts. So in order for more people to see your content, you need to put a little bit of money into it on Facebook. You'll see this example here. This was a giveaway that Live Oak Dental did, and they did not boost this content, and they still got some pretty good traction on the giveaway. But when they boosted it for just $20, look at how much more comments and shares and interactions that they got in that post. So if you want to guarantee that your posts reach more people, you need to put a little bit of money into it. Number 4, you should be focusing on getting more online reviews. One way that a lot of practices have found success with this is deciding ahead of time who they're going to ask. So in their morning huddle, they'll look at their schedule and they'll see which patients have maybe been longtime patients that they know will leave them a positive review. Then you're going to want to ask those patients for the review when they come in the office by saying, "Hey Carl, would you mind sharing your experience with us today?" Or, "Hey Carl, you've been a longtime patient of ours. We love you and your family. Would you mind, telling the world about your experience that you've had with us?" And then one really easy way to do this is to text a link to your patient, a link to your Google page so they can easily and quickly leave you an online review. At My Social Practice, we have a software that allows you to do this really quickly and really easily. You don't have to use your personal phone number to text them a link. You can do it from our software. And so it just sends a quick link to your patient, and then they can choose from a few places that they can leave a review, either Google, Facebook, or Health Grades, and then it quickly takes them to that page and they can leave you a quick review while they're in your practice. We have found that works the best if you can ask them while they're there at your practice. Number 5, the 5th way to reach more people is to help patients create patient-generated content. Scott Cook, the co-founder of Intuit, said, "A brand is no longer what we tell the customer it is. It's what customers tell each other it is." 67% of people say they're more likely to purchase a product or service after a friend or family member shared it via social media. And 74% of customers allow social media proof to influence their purchasing decisions. So what you're going to want to do is share photos and videos with the patient's consent. So photos and videos of your patient, you want to push those out on your social media accounts. Now, sometimes that's kind of hard to get those photos, right? So we've created some fun ways at My Social Practice of how you can do that. We've created a photo booth that you can put in your front waiting room area. So you can ask a patient to take a photo, you can add some stickers, and then you can text that photo to the patient and ask them to share it on their account. When you text the photo to the patient, you can also include a HIPAA authorization form so the patient can then give you permission to post it on your account. It's really easy digital way to do that so you don't have to deal with physical forms. You're going to also want to be share-worthy. If patients will take photos in your office without you actually asking them and post it on their accounts, that's even better. So I like to include this example of these wings that you see, these murals across the country where people go up to the murals, they take a photo, and then they post it on their account. And nobody asked them to do that. They just wanted to because it fit their brand and they wanted to post something that's fun. So this is a great example of a practice out in Pittsburgh that creates these murals or puts these beautiful paintings inside of their waiting room area or their treatment rooms. And people like to take photos in front of those paintings because they're more likely to post it to social media if they like the background. So here's a couple of different examples of that. Also, you're going to want to share positive reviews and testimonials on your account. I love these, the way Lake Oconee Dentistry does that. They create a little graphic, they put the Google review on the graphic. These ones focus specifically about COVID-19 and the way that patients felt when they came into practice and how safe they felt in the practice. If you can share a patient's experience like that, either through a video testimonial or through text like this, through a review, people will have that confidence of coming into your practice and they can understand who you are a little bit better. So those are my 5 ways of reaching new patients using the internet. I know that was a really quick overview, but we would love to help you with this at My Social Practice. Feel free to reach out to me personally. My email is blake@mysocialpractice.com. Or you can visit us at mysocialpractice.com or call us directly. We would love to create a custom solution for you to reach more potential patients in your area using social media and digital marketing tools.